Hello everyone, this is Melody from Paradise Creations, and I've got sort of a small haul, maybe a medium size. Anyhow, I went to Hobby Lobby. I went out to do some yard sales. I haven't done yard sales since my husband passed away in 2020. And, you know, I get notifications in my mail every day about garage sales, you know, for the week, each weekend. And so for this weekend, I decided, you know what, I'm going to get out. I'm going to go. But there's a couple of them that I got there too late. So, you know, that's okay. One of them was an estate sale and it had sewing stuff. I said, you know what, I've got enough sewing stuff, so I wasn't worried about it. Okay, well, let me get started here. Oh yeah, and my floors look really nice. I'm very, very happy with my floors. And it looks like real wood too. I don't know if it is, but anyhow, it looks like it. All right, so to begin, and I forgot to get prices. Oh well, I'll insert them all up there. But I do know that these are $1.99. Now remember that. Wait a minute. Is this the bag? No. Okay. There's a bag. But I got everything free. Maybe this is the bag here. Let me check and see. Okay. Anyhow, a 3-pack for 77 cents. And these are nice, and it has quite a bit on there. So I got that design, and I'm trying to put everything away that I had to repack. And then I'm finding stuff I didn't realize I had. Okay, and then this one here is really cute. Where's the end of it? Like it's right here. Yep, here it is. All right. So there you go. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I bought one when I lived in the other house. And I burnt my hand on a pot, not paying attention. And so I'll put this bandage on at night with some aloe vera, and I did that for a couple of nights. It's just now to the point where it's healing up. It was peeling the other day, so this is okay. Well, it's going to be healing up. It's not peeling as bad right now. Alrighty, so what it was, I made some macaroni and cheese in my pot, and I have a stainless steel pot, and I stuck it in the oven. And when I pulled it out, I had my pot holder. So I set it on the stove so I could stir it up a little bit, and then I put the pot holder down. And then I went to go pick up the pot by the handle, and it burnt my hand like crazy. And the pot holder's right there next to it. Okay, here we go. I think these are so cute. I have some more on order. Now, the next 2 orders I'm getting, they're all free. Every bit of it. I found something to spend my $66 on. So I did it in 2 orders. And the first order said that if I ship it by sea, I can save $5.52. And I said, well, that's okay with me. So it'll be here in October sometime. Okay, this is a soap dish. Okay, and then it comes with this. So stick it on the wall or your mirror or whatever. And nice soap dish. I mean, it doesn't bend. It's a really nice soap dish. So I'm going to put it in my bathroom, but I'm not sure where, because I like to use bar soap to wash my face. All right, I didn't tell you the price of that watch band. Let me see if I can. Okay, I'm back. Now, I was thinking about making, and I already have the pattern pieces cut out, and I don't know why I haven't made it. Let me see what number. Cuddles. It's not dinner time yet. I don't think it's 6 o'clock yet. Let me get the pattern piece out. This is the yoke. You see. I made a top for my sister out of this, and I had some left over. It's been a long time since I even facing. All right, here's the dress itself. Oh, pants. Okay, you see. So I'm doing the pants. So I'm doing this outfit right here. Well, I have it cut out. So I'm thinking about this pattern where you get all these cute little outfits. Let me put this fabric back in here. I guess I should put that together. I guess that should be like maybe the first thing I do. So that, where is it? I came across this, and a long time ago when I was in Hobby Lobby, I saw that pattern for those shoes, and I just thought that was so cute. And I don't know if you can cut it out with a Cricut or not, but this is from 2018, and they said to go on their website. So I don't know. I'll have to go on their website and see if it's still there. But I was thinking about that because I have this beautiful vinyl right here, you know? That one, and then that one, and that one. And I just thought, you know what? I've had this pattern long enough of the shoes, baby shoes. I might as well go ahead and try to make a pair. Okay, and then I also thought, and this is also from 2018, and I have to go on Hobby Lobby's website, but maybe making some of this stuff here. And I've had this for ages. I probably got it in 2018. So that's another one I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about making all these little purses for the doll. And I don't know if little girls play with Barbies much anymore, but I was thinking about making some of these Barbie clothes. I have a Barbie and Ken, and it's not my original Barbie. I'm looking, my oldest daughter, she was like 7 or 8 years old. She took my Barbie, my Ken, and my Skipper, which I got when I was a little girl in the 60s. And she took them to the neighbor's house. So one day, and they were in the shed, and one day I went into the shed. I was looking for something, and I happened to notice my dolls were gone. And I asked her about it, and she said that she took them next door to the little girl that lived there, and they were playing with them. I said, you had no right to my Barbie and my Ken Skipper. That is not right. You stole from your mommy. So I have been looking ever since the internet came out. I have been looking for the Barbie, and she had the um, bob type haircut, short hair. And Ken, I've got a Ken. I found a Ken doll, and then my Skipper. I've got all the original clothes. I have the clothes that my mother made for my dolls, but I don't have my dolls. And to this day, it still upsets me. So I I've got another Barbie pattern here. This is a vintage pattern. And I put all of my patterns in these envelopes. And even the patterns that I sell, they're in these envelopes. And then they go in a bubble wrap envelope. That way I know that they are protected. So anyhow, and I think this keeps it, I think this keeps the pattern envelope from getting yellow. So, you know, thinking about making some of these. And then I'm thinking about making, are these for Barbie? Yeah, these are also for Barbie. So those are some things I was thinking about maybe making. I wished I could probably get it in here now. I can probably put it like on this wall. My McCall's pattern cabinet. If you go back to, this is 24. If you will go back maybe 10 years ago, you will see that I was showing my sewing room in the first house we lived in, because a friend of mine, and she passed away so young, but anyhow, she wanted to see my sewing room, how I had it set up, and I did a video of it. And I was so shocked. I knew she was sick. Her and I used to talk back and forth. She lived up north, I think in Michigan. And she was really, really sick. And so her last few videos, she didn't show her face, you know. So I had no idea what was going on with her. I think she had cancer. I think she died of cancer. Serious but fun. Her name was, started with a T, Tanya. Such a sweet person. And really, she was the only person I made friends with on Facebook. Facebook. She's the only one I made friends with on YouTube. And we would send each other gifts back and forth. And I can't remember how I found out. I think maybe I sent an email to her, or made a comment on her last video or something. And her husband, he got back with me and he said that she passed away. It's a shame. Yes, when we were living in our first house, which, let's see, probably 8 years ago she died. So I miss her. Yeah, I really do miss her. I think about her sometimes, and then I start missing her real bad. Okay, that's enough of that. I didn't mean to get into all that. But, you know, maybe some of y'all would like to hear about my life, about the things that I'm interested in, the things that I do. Most of the time, I don't do much of anything. It's so hot outside. The highest we've had is 95. I live in an HOA, mobile home park, they're not strict on the rules here, and there's not a lot of rules here either. Um, Everybody is really friendly. So like if I get on my golf cart and I'm riding around, or if I go to some of the socials that they have, everybody is so friendly, and I love it here. It looks like it's raining because I see somebody with his windshield wipers on. I live on a highway, but it's a very quiet highway. I very rare do I hear cars, and on the highway. Now at night, sometimes I will hear a semi truck, but that's it. And yeah, I really do like it here. I've been here 9 months. 9 months. 9 months yesterday, matter of fact, because I moved in here December the 11th. So I've been here 9 months yesterday. So I hope it's cooling down for all of you that's up north. I heard that y'all have been really hit hard with some hot weather up there. Some of the people I watch on YouTube, they say that it's reached like over 100 degrees up there. And but see, we get rain here every day, and that's what keeps down the humidity, and that's what keeps down the heat, is us getting rain every day. We have what's called a rainy season, and it runs from April through October. So we have rainy season every day. But you know what? There's not much to say about my life. I still think about my husband every day. And at night, before I go to bed, I take Precious outside and I'll look up at the sky. And I will say my prayers to God, looking up at the sky. And then, I'll talk to Elgin. Elgin was my husband's name. And so, I'll talk to him, even though I know he can't hear me. But for some reason, it satisfies me, makes me feel better. And yes, sometimes I still cry over him. It's been almost 4 years, and yes, I still cry over him. I thought losing my father when he died in 2008, I thought that was the hardest thing that I could ever go through. But losing my husband, that's the hardest thing. Because after 30 years of being with him, overnight, I had to learn how to live by myself. And I don't like being by myself. It's worse at night than it is during the day. Alright, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm starting to cry. But yeah, I think about him every day. And I think that's why I really haven't tried to find anyone. I still wear my wedding rings that he gave me. This one right here, he got for me on our 10th wedding anniversary. It's called the Past, Present, and Future ring. It has 3 diamonds on it. And then this ring here, when I worked at Walmart, I had my original engagement ring. Well, the diamond fell out and I couldn't find it. So then my husband went and got me this ring, which the diamond's bigger on this one, and got me this ring for Christmas. So, and then my wedding band's in the middle. I've got a small wedding band. My husband asked me what kind of a wedding band I wanted. I says, just something small. So there it is right there. He has his wedding band on. Funeral home asked me if I wanted him to keep his wedding band on. I said, oh, definitely. You know, why wouldn't I want him to keep his wedding band? So yeah, he's got his wedding band on. He's in his Navy uniform, the one that he married me in, and he's got his gloves on, even his shoes. I noticed that he had his shoes on. So yeah, he's got his uniform on, and that's what he would have wanted. He did 26 years in the Navy, and he was so proud of those years. And after he retired, he was, still proud of being in the Navy. He went in the Navy during Vietnam, and he was in the Navy through 4 different wars. And I got a free headstone from the military. The military gave me a free headstone, and on that headstone, it says that he was in there during the Persian War, Vietnam, what was the other one? Iraq. I can't remember the other one. And so they asked me, is there anything special I like to have on that headstone? I said, yes. I says, put on there, loving husband, loving father, and loving grandpa. So they put that on there. He was more of a father to my children than their biological father. But anyhow, I guess that's about it. I would talk more about what I do, what I have done, and other things, so y'all can get to know me a little bit. I've been doing YouTube for 12 years. 12 years I've been doing YouTube. It was my husband's idea. He told me, he says, you watch all these YouTube videos, people showing what they buy and everything. He says, as much as you buy, why don't you show your stuff? At first I said no. I couldn't do something like that. I'd be too scared. And so one day I decided I'm going to try it and see what happens. And I was nervous as anything. I would never forget my first day. I was so scared. I was so nervous. And then when I got 1 subscriber, I just thought, oh, that is so fantastic. Somebody liked what I said, what I show. And then I started doing more and more and more. So on YouTube, there are 12 years worth of videos on there. I have a video of my grandchildren when they were little, because I made a playhouse out of felt. And it's the felt that you buy by the yard. And oh, my phone's getting ready to die, so I need to stop. So anyhow, I made them a little playhouse, and I made them little flowers, a tree. I made them a little mailbox. I made them some pretend letters that they could get out of the mailbox inside of an envelope, and put curtains in there, and they loved it. And so that video is somewhere on YouTube. That was, let's see, the youngest, she was 2, and she's 13, 14. She's 14. And so that was 12 years ago. So, but that is one of my featured videos. When you go to my channel and you click on my channel, and you can see, all the videos and stuff, that's going to be the first one you see. That's like a feature type video. So watch it and see how much fun they had. When my youngest granddaughter, her name is Emmeline, and when she was 2 years old, she called me Pika. And I thought that was the cutest thing, Pika. I kind of wish she would have kept it. But anyhow, she got older and she started calling me Grandma. And anyhow, my phone's getting ready to die. I guess I better get off here. And what time is it? Let me check and see what time it is. Oh, it's only 4 o'clock. I don't know why my cat was telling me she's hungry. She tells me she's hungry by rubbing her body against my legs. She's 2 hours early. Now, when the time changes, you know, it's going to be like 5 o'clock when she gets fed instead of 6, you know. But it's going to be 6 o'clock when the time changes that I'll feed her. But, if, you know, her stomach's going to say, oh, it's still 5 o'clock. And Precious, she's something else. I don't know if she likes the new floors or not. But she's been sleeping in her bed more often than she did when I had the carpet. I'm so glad that carpet is up. Oh, I hate carpet. I do not like carpet. And see, if I ever, I'm planning on staying here until I die, but if I ever do plan to sell this home, it's got all wood floors in it, so that would make it easier to sell. Because that's, you know, people, they like wood floors now. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. You have a good day or good night whenever you're watching this. Please subscribe, click the like channel, leave comments and questions. Bye-bye for now.